Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends in the struggle of life, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt pain so deep that it broke you? Pain that made you wonder if you could ever stand again? Pain that made you question your worth, your purpose, even your very existence? I know you have. Because pain is the one language every human understands. No matter where you come from, what you believe in, or how much you have, pain unites us. It is the common ground of humanity. But today I want to share with you something powerful. Your pain does not have to be your prison. Your pain can become your power. Pain wears many faces. For some, it's failure, working hard only to fall short. For others, it's rejection, giving your heart only to be abandoned. For many, it's loss, the death of someone you love or the death of a dream. But no matter its shape, pain has the same effect. It shakes us. It tests us. It forces us to our knees. And when you are down, you have two choices. Stay down and let pain destroy you. Rise up and let pain define your strength. That choice will decide the story of your life. When you look back at your life, you will realize something important. You did not grow the most during easy times. You grew the most in your hardest times. Failure teaches you humility. Rejection teaches you resilience. Loss teaches you appreciation. Struggle teaches you strength. Think about Thomas Edison. When asked about his thousands of failed attempts before inventing the light bulb, he said, "I did not fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." That's the mindset of turning pain into power. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She was rejected by 12 publishers. She was broke, depressed, and struggling as a single mother. But her pain gave birth to imagination. And imagination gave birth to one of the most successful book series in history. Pain is a teacher. The question is, are you willing to learn? Let's take a journey through history. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in a prison cell. Imagine the pain of losing nearly 3 decades of your life, your freedom, your family. But instead of becoming bitter, he became better. He turned that pain into the power of forgiveness and unity, leading South Africa out of apartheid. Malala Yousafzai was shot for wanting to go to school. Her pain could have silenced her forever. But instead, it gave her a global voice for girls' education. Today, millions of girls have hope because one girl turned her pain into power. Oprah Winfrey, born into poverty, suffered abuse and trauma in her childhood. That pain could have broken her spirit, but she turned it into empathy, into strength, into a global platform where she inspires millions every single day. Do you see the pattern? Pain is not the end. It is the beginning. Let me give you a simple truth. Without resistance, there is no growth. When you lift weights, your muscles tear. That tearing is painful, but in the healing, the muscle grows back stronger. Without pain, you would never get stronger. Life is the same. Every setback, every challenge, every heartbreak is life's way of making you tougher, stronger, unstoppable. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. The pain of rejection became his fuel. He trained harder than anyone, and today, he is remembered as the greatest basketball player to ever live. So I ask you, what if the pain you're going through right now is not meant to break you, but to build you? Many of the world's greatest leaders discovered their purpose through suffering. Gandhi turned the pain of oppression into the power of peaceful resistance. Martin Luther King Jr. turned the pain of racial injustice into the power of a dream that moved a nation. Mother Teresa turned the pain she saw in the poor into the power of compassion. And here's the truth. Sometimes your deepest pain becomes the platform for your life's purpose. Maybe your heartbreak teaches you to guide others through theirs. Maybe your failure equips you to coach someone else to success. Maybe your struggle is the very thing that will inspire the next generation. Pain is raw energy. You can waste it by complaining, by giving up, by drowning in self-pity. Or you can redirect it into action. Channel heartbreak into self-love. Channel rejection into motivation. Channel failure into discipline. Say to yourself, this pain will not destroy me. This pain will build me. When you're inside pain, it feels eternal. You think it will never end. But pain is temporary. It fades. What lasts is the strength you gain, the lessons you carry, and the resilience you build. Your scars are not signs of weakness, and they are medals of survival. They tell the world, I was broken, but I healed. I was knocked down, but I rose again. I faced pain and I turned it into power. Who you really are. When life is easy, anyone can smile. Anyone can pretend to be strong. But when you are in pain, the mask comes off. Pain shows you your true character. Some people let pain turn them bitter, angry, and hopeless. But the strongest people let pain carve out resilience, patience, and inner strength. Remember this: pain doesn't build character, it reveals it. We all have dreams, but dreams without struggle are just fantasies. Pain is the test that separates those who only talk from those who truly fight. Everyone wants success. Few are willing to suffer for it. Everyone wants happiness. Few are willing to face heartbreak and keep loving. Everyone wants strength. Few are willing to endure the battles that create it. Your willingness to endure pain determines how far your dreams will take you. Pain is not always a punishment. Sometimes it's a signal. It's life telling you something needs to change. The pain of failure tells you to adjust your strategy. The pain of loneliness tells you to build deeper connections. The pain of burnout tells you to rest and recharge. Don't see pain as a life sentence. See it as life's way of guiding you toward growth. Let me share a few quick stories. Abraham Lincoln lost multiple elections, lost his business, lost loved ones, and yet he kept going. His pain taught him perseverance. Today he's remembered as one of the greatest presidents in history. Nick Vujicic, born without arms and legs, could have lived his whole life in bitterness. Instead, he turned his pain into inspiration. Today, he travels the world motivating millions to never give up. So today I leave you with this message. Do not run from your pain. Do not bury it. Do not let it define your ending. Instead, embrace it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Your pain is not a curse. It is a calling. A calling to rise, to fight, to inspire, and to become the strongest version of yourself. When life hurts, and it will, don't whisper, "Why me?" Stand tall and declare, "Try me." Watch me turn this pain into my greatest power. Because pain is temporary, but the power it gives you can last forever. Thank you.